Hey, what is that? Is that a little mushroom?
It better not be another potato.
No, it's clearly a mushroom. Look at its little cap. Oh, it's got a letter for me.
Is that moving?
look at
that's
that.
cute.
At
I
a time
like
like
that.
this?
Well, I guess they can't fall from birds from the sky when we're in the cave.
That's kind of cute. Yeah, he's right.
It is from Princess Maple to Ferric. Oh, thank you. Your relationship with Adalia is too sappy.
Oh, how
What?
rude. My God.
I mean, you guys are pretty sappy. I'm like, have you seen you two?
I'm all here for it, actually.
I think you sound jealous, Princess Maple.
Oh.
That's what I'm hearing.
Listen, Princess Maple, you can
Probably a bartender.
maple leaf our relationship alone.
Thank you for your concern, Princess Maple, but we are perfectly happy with our sappy relationship.
Oh, shucks.
See? Sappy.
We'll discuss this later.
Thank you, Princess Maple, for pointing out the obvious.
Yes, thank you.
It was really
I
needed
guess.
by somebody else.
Wow.
Welcome to Power Word Fail, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast, starring Andy,
Listen, I just lost a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of shit. I'm Pickles, by the way.
Ian,
Ambrose Bussant, survivor.
Katie,
And only a Rowan, who has lost enough.
Austin,
Ferric, it seems I will sing at 2 graves tonight.
Nathan, and as always, I am the Dungeon Master, Cody, and this is episode 50 of Power Word Fail. Up top, I just wanted to say that Allie will not be joining us anymore on Power Word Fail due to real-life circumstances, just, some stuff going on. Real life always comes first. What can you do? We were really happy to have her, and we'll really miss playing with her. She was really great to have her. I'm happy that her character got to go out with quite a bang. She'll be honored as a legendary swords person for years to come. But, as they say, on with the show. Last time on Power Word Fail, the battle with the Dark Matron and her minions raged on. Eventually, the tide began to turn. With the cultists slain and the Dark Matron banished from your plane of existence, Isaac Bussant was brought down by a series of incredible crits from Navarra. Before you could celebrate, however, Ravenar reached for the crystal used in the ritual, vanished it, and revealed a burnt black hand sigil on his armor, as well as his true name, Tarsian Alexandrus, Hand of the Master. He thanked you all for getting him this far, pulled 2 terrible swords from the nether, and turned upon you. Your attempts to attack him were mostly useless, as he struck down Navarra without hope of revival. Even as most of you began to retreat, he turned his sights on Eugene and his false god. Despite Pickle's best efforts to intervene, the traitor struck a fatal blow to Miraz the Magnificent before he vanished in a flash of white light. And that's where we'll pick back up. You are in a dank, dark mine. You have just witnessed your friends being killed, and it smells, frankly, quite bad in here, as there's been piles of burning snakes and mashed potatoes. It does not create a very pleasant environment.
Eugene, wake up. Come on. And Ferric is going to stab Eugene and cast Cure Wounds.
Nothing happens.
Come on. Wake up. Eugene.
Ferric, he's dead.
Ferric's going to stab him again and cast Cure Wounds.
Nothing
Ferric.
happens.
He's dead.
Adalia's gonna reach out and put her hand over Ferric's, both
No.
her hands.
Give me one of
Pull
the
them back.
diamonds.
Ferric, you have to let him go.
This isn't happening again. Get me a diamond.
Ferric, he chose this. He asked me to put him down. He chose this. Let him go.
It's too late. I'm so sorry.
So we're not even going to try. We tried with Evangeline, but we're not going to try with Eugene. What? Because he pissed you all off? Because you are upset with him?
No.
He chose this. Evangeline didn't choose it. Christopher didn't choose it. I didn't choose it. He chose it. You're the one that says when they go, they should not come back. You called me an abomination. We should not bring him back.
And I was wrong.
You were right.
No. If it was within our power to bring him back, we should try. But I do not possess that power. Do you?
No, but I can try. Damn it. I can try. Let me try.
He tried so hard. You need to let him go.
Ambrose is sitting against the cave walls, just watching the other three conversing.
We can't leave them here. We need to get out.
We need to sleep. Everything's gone. He's not coming back here.
No. Pickles.
If we try we have to go up a mine shaft.
Pickles.
Did you forget that it broke?
No. I've forgotten nothing. Are you alright?
No, obviously not. I just want to take some time and process what the fuck just happened. You know, the guy I had a crush on just murdered my best friend, and the only person that knew what was wrong with me and could fix it. And she didn't even tell us what was wrong with me or how to fix it, so now that's just out the door. There's a lot going on, and fucking Miraz is dead.
I know.
And I hate him for it, and I miss him, and I don't want to have to try to climb up a fucking cave right now. Can we just take some time?
Yeah, I'll look around. Make sure there's no one else here.
Eugene is outside of the, dark room, right?
Yeah, you guys had run out into the
Yeah.
main hallway there, the main shaft, and Navarra's body was still in the ritual chamber.
Adalia is gonna go back into the ritual chamber and try to drag Navarra out.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You open the door, you have the key. Inside, it's the same room that you remember. It's just a circular platform with a couple of broken pillars on it, but now where there used to be that wavy veil to the other realm is now just a cave wall, a very smooth, solid cave wall.
Adalia will go up to Navarra's body. Hello, brave girl. We'll get you out of here. And she'll start trying to drag the body out into the hall.
Oh, shit! Ambrose is going to take his crossbow, throw it over his shoulder, and just beeline straight towards Miraz. I knew it! God, I totally forgot about this. And I'm going to look at Miraz's hand.
What are you doing?
That gift from Vivanis, I'm going to take his ring off, run over to Pickles. Here.
What?
Put it on.
Okay. Pickles will put the ring on. It's a ring.
No, it's a... Oh my god, I forgot what it was. You have to attune to it. It's something along with the lines of I scanned it such a long time ago, I can barely remember, but something is attached to him. I can't really, just, next hour, just attune to it. I can't remember.
Yeah. No thanks. I don't, it's a ring.
No,
it's attached.
No.
He's dead.
No, it's not a ring.
Varric, you want this for your antler?
What are you trying to do, Ambrose?
Oh my god. What is it? Ambrose looks into the cave walls, fully with a level of exhaustion, bleeding and cut up. It's... His soul is in the ring!
His soul is in the ring?
Look, just put the ring on and tune to it.
This is Miraz. This.
Just put the ring on. Please. Why would I lie about this right now?
Here,
I don't
Pickles.
think you're lying. It's just creepy as shit.
Would you like me to take it from you, Pickles?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to him. He just left me on purpose.
Varric takes the ring. Do not speak so harshly of Eugene.
I love Eugene. I'm allowed to be mad at him right now.
Varric puts on the ring.
Nothing happens right away.
I mean, you got to attune to it.
As Varric is preparing the oils and incense for both Eugene and Navarra, Varric will spend some time attempting to attune to this ring.
I think Adalia has probably gotten Navarra's body out into the hall. We cannot bury them here.
No.
This is a bad place.
We'll take them out, but I should adorn them as soon as possible.
Adalia lays Navarra out next to Eugene and kind of, lays their hands across their bodies, make them look peaceful. Is everyone all right?
I really wish you would stop asking that. Pickles is gonna start going through Miraz's stuff a little bit, and she's gonna pull out, like, wires and gears, specifically going for the one he used as a spell focus, just because that's probably the one he fiddled with a lot. And she's just gonna start, like, making her own jewelry out of them to put in her ear, realize they're crystal now and she can't pierce it, and then attach it to herself in some other way.
Yeah, you're gonna need a tap and die for that.
I don't want a ring somebody else gave him. I want to make my own thing. As she's talking to herself, and she's gonna like then turn it into a little ring all around the gear that she could wear. And the whole time, just like, Eugene, fucking, I love you, I hate you, you're an asshole. Why'd you have to leave? I tried to save you, and you're like, no, I'm gonna die. Like, just talking to herself, absolutely ignoring everybody else around her.
Eugene is in the ring. At least he is safe from the prince.
Yes.
Hopefully. Let's find out if he's in the ring first.
I'm going to investigate the ritual room to see if there's anything.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
23.
You definitely know that these pillars, like, they fell over recently. Like, you can tell that they're just freshly broken.
That's weird.
These runes that are in the pedestal here, they are written in Celestial.
I can't read Celestial, but is it ingrained at all?
Yeah, they are engraved.
I'm gonna take out a piece of parchment and like charcoal on top to copy the words of it.
All right. You can definitely tell that these stone pedestals that are extremely old and worn, they're not like fresh. All the damage that has been done to them appears to be very old. And the engravings also appear to be very old.
But the columns are new?
The columns are old, but they are freshly broken. Like maybe even the day or moments before you guys made your way in here. Like this one of them is in like the gravel here at the southern end of the room. And you can see like fresh marks where it is freshly broken and slid into the rocks.
I'll go over there and check it out to see if there's anything important. But other than that, I'll probably leave.
With a 23, you would assume that there was a lot of quaking and stuff going on. Maybe it fell down when those potatoes started shaking the cave, or something of equivalent force that happened maybe in the night while you guys were up on the surface.
Weird. I'm going to leave the ritual room and walk over to my dad's body and check for a pulse.
I forgot that he was just
Yeah.
Just
laying there
chill there.
potentially
He's
dead.
just chilling there.
He did pull him out. He Zephyr striked and grabbed him and pulled him out.
And healed
Which
him.
was very cool.
Temporary health points healed.
Right. Roll a medicine check.
Okay. 5.
He kind of looks dead.
Oh, man.
Can I kneel down next to Isaac Bussant and cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
So, Adalia has been kind of like hovering at the edges, watching Ferric prepare their ritual. But seeing Ambrose go over to his father, she'll kneel down next to his body and cast Cure Wounds at the first level.
So Isaac Bussant had taken some pretty devastating blows from Navarra's sword attacks, and you see some of his open wounds close.
That's 16 points of healing to Isaac.
All right.
I would not see another child lose their parent. But are you certain, Ambrose?
I honestly have no idea. Let's just get out of this cave and we'll move with the next plan.
Ambrose, what did you find in there?
I'll pass this piece of parchment with Celestia written on it, and some of the columns were freshly broken. I can't really make anything out of it, though.
Are these pages in order?
I believe so.
Ferric is going to take the pages from Ambrose, and their eyes are going to flicker with magic as they cast Comprehend Languages. And they're going to read the Celestial.
It's hard to say because it's only half of the inscription, but especially given your expertise, I would say that you are familiar. It seems like a life transference spell.
This is upsetting magics. I believe from what I have read here that the Dark Matron was trying to transfer their life here, perhaps into your father.
I look over to my dad. What an idiot. And I holster my crossbow.
Has Miraz spoken to you yet? Pickles is just like behind Ferric.
I am not quite there. Give me just a few more moments.
Okay. Tell him I'm mad at him when he pops in. If he's there. I'm not really sure he's there. But when he's there, tell him he's stupid. No, don't tell him he's stupid. Just tell me if you hear from him, I guess. Pick up his body and start walking to the front of the cave to get him out of the fear of potatoes showing up.
Ferric reaches out a hand to stop Pickles for a moment and then withdraws it to their chest.
Just keeps walking.
Ambrose, are you able to carry the others?
Yeah. I'll try. I'll grab Navara first and then my father last.
All right. What are you guys' plans for ascending the shaft?
I'm gonna cast Mend on it.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Which I'm just gonna
planned
glue it back on. And then...
Yeah, right. That ought to hold.
I mean, we've got like 8 things of climbing gear. I could just go up and then pull everybody up.
Adalia does have a 4th level cast of Fly, so she could cast it on Pickles and Ambrose. And in theory, since there are strong boys, they could get us up the mine shaft.
I can also just put a levee up there, and we can just throw some rope and counteract the weight. And I'll pull it too. Probably take an hour though.
With Ambrose's engineering skills and mending ability, and the only hard thing would be getting back up there to throw the rope over the pulley, right? But with Fly, I mean, you can easily get back up there, drop the rope, and I mean, voila, you're out of the mine. I will say that when you make it to the top, Ambrose and Pickles, it sounds like you're flying to the top of the mine. Mm-hmm. You see that the shaking that the potatoes did and that happened during the combat has done some damage to the entrance here. There has been a small rock slide. You don't think it will be that hard to get out, but you did notice a new passage just to the west of this shaft down. There is now a entrance that you could pretty easily get through that seems to lead past down to another upper level mine shaft.
Do you want to go like sneaky look down that hallway to make sure there's no potatoes while I carry people up?
I'll help you get the other 2 and then I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right. So you load everybody up onto the cart, onto the elevator platform. They say that dead people weigh less than alive people, so.
It's true.
So you can fit, what was it? It was 3 people before, 4 people with 3 into Pickles. So I'd say 2 people and 2 corpses. You can probably get it up.
Adalia just kind of leans into Ferric as they ascend with these bodies.
Yeah, Ferric is going to accept the lean and wrap an arm around Adalia and press their cheek onto the top of their head.
I am so tired of losing people.
Ferric is silent.
Hey guys, there's a passage and a cave in. Of course, because, life can't be easy, ever.
You and Ambrose have a few minutes before the spell expires. We can stay with the dead if you wish.
Okay. She'll pull out one of her glow sticks so that she can see.
All right.
Just start flying down the hallway, glow stick ahead of her.
Very interesting sight, but sure. You make your way down this recently revealed tunnel. It seems to be an old part of the mine that was covered at some point, quite possibly by the same shaking that has been happening. You make your way to the back, and you see another room, kind of like the office. It has 4 beds in it. There is some old rotten food, and you see 4 people sitting at a table playing cards, and they're all skeletons.
I hate this mine.
Ambrose, do you think this is just like God's fucking with us? Like, there's 4 of us left alive, there's 4 beds, there's 4 dead people. Like, is this real life?
I slowly turn to Pickles with like the blood and grit all over Ambrose's face. I honestly think the gods are fucking with us.
Okay, just as long as we're on the same page.
Actually, yeah. I've been having weird dreams. I'm not sure if,
What?
like,
This is...
I honestly think, like, something's wrong.
Well, if it's a dream, if we die, we wake up. So, let's just go touch the dead things and see what happens.
Yeah, don't. Give me a second. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Ambrose, one day you'll learn to just go with the flow.
Ambrose, you cast Detect Magic, and you certainly detect some magic.
Great.
You detect 4 magic items.
Great.
There's a magic item on each of the skeletons.
I look at each item. I'm not gonna identify them yet, but like, what do they look like?
One's a javelin, one is a pair of boots, one is a pair of gloves, and one is a sickle.
Do you want me to pull them off just in case they come to life or something? You could just...
No, I shoot every skeleton in the head before I take the magic items.
They crumple to dust. They shatter to bone bits.
And then I take the magic items.
Yeah, and you collect them. You have a magic sickle, gloves, boots, and javelin. As you collect them, you notice that one of them, the one wearing the boots, he looked like some kind of a ranger. The one holding the javelin on his back looked like some kind of fighter. The one holding with the magic gloves, he looked like some kind of bard. And the one holding a sickle was some kind of druid.
You see, what I'm thinking is that there was like a mudslide or like some, eruption, and they got trapped in here. And they kind of accepted it, and they were just playing cards until they died here. I'm not really sure.
I mean,
like to think.
I feel like if we got trapped into a cave, we would try to get out. But
I feel like
cards is...
if we got trapped in a cave, we would all kill each other by the end of like the first day. But
I would win because we were in just like such close quarters.
oh yeah, I mean, I do have one more fog cloud, so I'm not sure, but I'm always
You gotta
prepared.
stop with that shit. It makes me like that. Let's go back to everybody so we could start clearing out the racks and get out of this, whatever this is.
Mhm.
Those definitely are like us.
Oh
If that one was a little bit shorter, I would just be done.
yeah, I'm gonna take the deck of cards throughout the table.
Yeah, you get a complete set of playing cards. You
Nice.
look at them, and you notice that these are exceedingly old. They're very old. They're like antiques. Might be actually worth quite a bit of money, just because they're so well preserved. They are dwarven.
Cool.
All right, back to Ferric and Adalia. Dead bodies. There's more dead bodies down there than live bodies. That is extremely sad.
Are you okay, Pickles?
No, I'm not. There's a whole lot just happened.
Yeah.
Can we talk about it later, though?
You know me, I like to not talk about it anyways.
Okay, we can not talk about it together for a while, and then we'll just like have a bonding moment, and you'll become my new best friend. Or I'll hate you.
Sounds good to me either way.
Okay, that's how it worked with Eugene, so.
Well, you make your way back down the partially collapsed tunnel to find Ferric and Adalia waiting patiently for you.
What did you find?
The gods playing a cruel joke. Also, things.
Magical items. So good news. Probably the only good news. Literally only the good news. And I just keep walking and I just kind of dump whatever we got. I'll check it out after.
And we need to clear out the passageway to leave.
You are able to navigate through the rest of the collapsed mine pretty easily. It is a little awkward to move the dead through here, but it's nothing that a little time and patience can't accomplish. You do kind of worry as you're exiting the mine. You see the very entrance seems so weak. Like this mine is about to one more good shake and it's done for.
As soon as we go out, I hit it really hard.
Roll a strength check.
That's a 7.
Nothing happens.
Yep, it's the gods.
You find it to be a somewhat dreary day. It is overcast. You kind of have lost track of the time while you were in there, but it is getting dark.
You all get camp ready. I need to go for a walk.
Be careful, we don't know what's out here. We've lost enough today.
Ferric nods and starts to slip away from the group a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Where would you like to go? Towards the wood line or the hilltop?
Yeah, I think Ferric walks towards the place where they camped the previous night, up at the ridge where they're able to see the cave entrance, but not, kind of be away. And they spin the ring around their finger very slowly, kind of fidgeting with it. And they just say, Eugene, are you there?
Oh my goodness, is that Ferric? Everything is just black. I thought this might have been the nothing afterlife, but it's Ferric. It's your voice. Hi, Ferric.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you just for a moment, okay? Well, first off, Pickles says you're an idiot.
Okay.
Second of all, don't freak out.
Okay.
You are a ring.
Oh, so it worked. Oh, that's perfect. I thought it might work, but I wasn't certain.
You're not upset about this?
No, that's exactly what I intended.
You are an idiot, aren't you? God, I should take you off right now and throw you into the woods.
Wow. Okay, Ferric, the alternative is my soul getting devoured by the prince, so I think I kind of came out on top here.
Yes, you came out on top of my fucking middle finger.
Eugene's like legitimately laughing inside your head at that. I mean, I'll take that over being devoured by the prince. I really will.
Oh. Do you want me to tell everybody else?
Yes. I mean, I guess I can only talk to one person at a time, but tell Pickles that she's right. I'm an idiot, but that I'm not exactly dead, I think, and that the prince doesn't have me, so that's good news. And I saved everyone. Tarsinian would have killed you all, but instead, I'm just a ring now, and I'm okay with that. You're all safe. You are all safe, right? Did anyone else die? He said he would stop after me. He'd better not have lied, or I'll get out of this ring and I'll kill him myself. I'll wring his neck.
No one else is dead. After Navarra and you, no one else.
Well, that's good news. I do wish Navarra had been able to make it. Wish we'd been able to do something.
She would have been the only other person that I know who could have gotten you out of this damn thing. Or at least knew somebody who knew somebody.
Right. I'm really not sure that she could have herself, because I'm not dead. So I don't know what she could do with my soul and my body.
You are most certainly dead.
I mean, I'm talking to you, aren't I?
Your soul is talking to me. This is an aberration. You should be elsewhere, but I am glad that you are not in the prince's grasp.
Well, I'm also glad not to be in the prince's grasp. I'll take most certainly dead, although I'm not convinced of that. I can still hear you, and... Anyway, problems for another time. The prince can't get his hands on me anymore.
Ferric is going to look back down the hill at the rest of the group and look down at their hand that bears the ring. Eugene, this is never an easy question to ask, but what would you like me to do with your body?
That's a great question. I mean, if I don't have a body anymore, I really don't have a chance of getting out of this ring, do I? My body doesn't need to breathe. Maybe shove it in that bag of holding or something. I don't know.
Gross.
If you wish, I should go tell the others before we burn you or something, before they try to bury you.
Well, if the bag of holding isn't an option for any reason, I'd rather be burned than buried. I don't want to have the chance of turning into a zombie. That sounds unpleasant.
Ferric just turns and runs back down the hill.
Cutscene. Alright, so we're gonna light this right here.
No!
He's just surrounded by his
I'm
bottle
pretty sure
rocket.
Ferric wants
We're
us
gonna
to burn
send
it
him to
right
space.
now. I already put the gasoline on him.
No, we can't go without Ferric.
No. Pickles, you're right.
About what? I'm always right.
Eugene is an idiot.
He is a fucking idiot. He just, killed himself.
No, he's right here. And Ferric sticks out their middle finger at Pickles.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Mraz.
No, the ring. He's here. He's in the ring.
Oh, thank God.
Did you tell him he's a fucking idiot?
Yes, I told him he's a fucking idiot.
What'd he say?
Tell her I'm aware of that.
He says he's aware.
Oh, he could talk back? He could hear everything?
Unfortunately, it's freaky. You're in the ring.
I'm sorry, Ferric. I'm gonna have too much fun with this. Trying to go to sleep. Hey, Ferric.
Oh my God! I will throw you into some sort of volcano at the top of a mountain.
What's he doing? That's a very visceral response.
I don't know where else a volcano would be.
What is happening right now?
He's in my brain. Well, he's on my finger, but he's in my brain.
Okay, so should we burn him? I was working on a pyre, but I can stop.
He wants to be put in the back of holding, Ambrose? Is that something that you feel comfortable with?
Is he trying to preserve his body, or is he... I'm not sure how that works.
Why are we carrying around a dead body?
Why do you want your body again? So that you can get back into it? Or...
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's even an option, but if it ever is an option through anyone who has abilities like Navarro or similar in some way, I feel like I would need my body, but I don't know. You're the expert on life and death, so if there's some other way for me to become reincarnated or re-embodied at some point, then I'm open to ideas.
My perspective on life and death is on the great tizzy right now, if you could say so, in the least little bit. I am having a huge conflict within my brain. Anyway,
What's your conflict?
he
Named
wants the
Eugene.
body in case we can put him back in the body.
I don't think it's actually possible. I mean, we could freeze the body, and I believe if something is frozen in the bag of holding, it doesn't melt. That is the only thing I can think of. I'm not sure what's the temperature.
I don't think that's
of
true.
a demi-plane. I don't know. I never put.
I'm just gonna put him in the bag of holding.
Hold on.
We got a couple days before it matters.
He's gonna.
If you want to keep stuff cold, you need a bag of colding.
Wow.
Yep. You do.
Nice.
Do I have any ice spells I can prepare tomorrow?
I don't think he'll stay frozen in the bag of holding.
DM, may I Arcana check the bag of holding?
Yeah, you can.
20.
Okay. Do you think that it will keep something cold?
Have things melted in the bag of holding? If I put a scoop of snow in there and I pulled it out within 10 minutes, would it melt? Is things just kept in its entirety form? It's a demi-plane. Is it just whatever it is preserved as what it is? I don't assume that's just 40 degrees or 50 degrees.
Well,
No.
I do think that it's like an ambient temperature, doesn't it say it's like a room temperature in the item?
I have no clue. I've never questioned this in my entire life to preserve a dead body.
If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and its contents are scattered in the astral plane.
I'm not seeing anything about...
There
Yeah,
are
there's
no
no
rules regarding temperature regulation in the bag of holding. However, at whatever temperature we pick, it will likely always be. It's got, most people say it's just an ambient temperature, which would just be like room temperature.
Yeah, I do think that it would be like whatever temperature is in the area you're in, it would also be. I would say that you could keep it cold in there by filling the whole thing with ice. 64 cubic feet full of ice, and then 1 cubic foot of mirage, and that would keep him safe.
That would work. And Tally, do you have any like ice spells?
No, nothing currently.
Give me a second. Let me look through my bag if I can do anything.
Only Miraz would have us trying to figure out how to shove his body into a bag. He's an idiot. Why are we doing this? Can we just like put him into like a rock or something? Or, like bring him back? Another person that's dead?
I mean, he is already in the ring. I do not know why we need to dumb him down into a rock.
Because then I can throw it easier.
Yeah, I
do
don't
some
have
damage.
anything. I've never had. Usually don't bring any coolants with
Ferric,
me.
is the bag of holding an issue? Is that why you're still talking about that?
You might rot in the bag.
Oh, I don't want to rot. No, just burn me.
He says just to burn him.
I'm sorry though, Ferric. I know you don't like fire.
No, it's okay. I'm coming around.
Ask him if there's anything on his body that he wants us to take off of him before we set it aflame. Does he want like a big fire?
Is there anything flammable on your body that might combust?
Yes.
Okay, we need to know what things to remove.
Well, I mean, if you strip me down, you'll see that I have tons and tons of bottle rockets inside my sleeves and my coat. And I've also got that rune of fireball casting, so that'd probably also go off, but I'm not sure. You might need to say the power word for it to do that. Let's see what else. I've got a bunch of dry wheat that I use to cast Burning Hands effect. There's a lot of combustibles on my person. If you light it and stand back, it would be a really cool funeral pyre, though.
What do you say?
He just said stand back when we light them up.
Okay, I'm gonna go through his pockets just in case.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely find his inventory. I mean, whatever he had in his character sheet, he's got.
I'm gonna take the fire rune. I'm gonna take a bunch of bottle rockets and just like set them around him so that potentially when we light him on fire, they all just go whoosh, because I think it will be fun.
Yeah, roll a performance check.
Interesting. Oh,
That's a 4.
oof.
Oh, I will also take the little crossbow that he made Ambrose and hand it to Ambrose.
Oh, thank you.
You need to keep that. I know he's not dead, so it's weird now. But like he kinda is.
Okay.
He is dead.
Okay, he's kinda
Could
dead,
I-
God. Like just kinda.
Is it? How small is this thing? Is it? It's like a regular crossbow, right?
Yeah, it's like a hand crossbow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a hand crossbow that you can rotate like a little cartridge thing to shoot pencils or to shoot crossbow bolts.
Oh, okay.
It has like the standard like kind of wire gear get up superimposed over it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You have to thank me. I didn't make it.
And it has the finger painted like gnomish poem along the side of it.
And bro's like looks at this hideous crossbow. Thank you. Thank you, Eugene.
Oh, don't. He can't hear you. Don't talk. Don't talk to me. Do you want to wear him?
Hell no. Beric, tell him thank you for the crossbow. I really appreciate it.
Ambrose is so sorry that you are gone, and he wants you to know that he loves the crossbow.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I hope that it works.
He says you're welcome, and you better fucking use it.
So, do you like do the normal funeral rites to set this body on fire, or do we just set him on fire because he's also here? Like his
I
soul's not
do-
going anywhere because it's
Listen,
here.
Pickles, this is all new territory for me. I really do not know.
Hey, Ferric, by the way,
Yes.
be sure someone grabs the cloak, because it keeps you safe. I mean, it didn't keep me safe, but in theory it keeps you safe.
Ferric walks up and takes the cloak off of Eugene's body, and
It's a cloak of protection, if anyone wants it.
just drapes it over their elbow and does the normal funeral rites. I think Ferric begins to tap on their drum and sing, and the bodies are both already adorned with the oils and the incense, and Ferric finishes the song and looks over to the rest of the group. Would someone like to light the body?
Yes. Can I have fire? I got a stick.
Adalia will put her hands around the stick and she'll look at Pickles and say, I'm sorry, I am not strong enough to bring him back.
It's okay. He could probably use some time in a ring.
I'm still sorry.
We'll figure it out. He's not completely gone. It's a good news.
She will cast Firebolt to light the stick on fire, and then step back and take Ferric's hand and let Pickles do the honors.
So Pickles takes the stick and she just starts running in a circle around the bodies to set everything on fire, including the bottle rockets.
Yeah, Pickles, you do that. You didn't roll super high in your performance check,
It
but
was a 4.
everything goes off with a bang. It's very colorful, very loud, very smoky. You kind of get the feeling that it could have been shot up into the air if you did it right, but
Just
it
minor
all kind of went off on
explosions.
the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, still super cool.
but it was possibly safer this way. You'd think that not as many the sound didn't travel a huge distance.
Oh, that's a
So-
good point, God. People probably
Just
could have saw us
signal
from a
flares.
while away.
Yeah. I was actually
Oh
thinking
my.
my next character would see that.
Let's see the fireworks.
What's going on?
Right.
Why are there
Yeah.
signal flares at the mine?
So that doesn't happen, but it is a very loud, smoky, explosive funeral pyre on the ground level. It gets a little bit chaotic for a second. You think, oh man, did we put too many bottle rockets in there? But it all goes off without a hitch. Eventually the explosions stop and the fire burns everything away until you're just left with bones.
Thank you, Ferric. That was lovely.
Would it be weird for me to keep one of Miraz's bones?
That's kind of weird.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
I don't think so either.
Whatever brings you comfort.
I'm gonna miss Navarro. It sucks.
You could take one of her bones.
She was an elegant fighter and very generous with her time with us.
I agree, Ferric. She was.
She was extraordinary.
I was gonna ask her on a date. I don't think that's gonna work out. That sucks.
But she was not Eugene. She was a friend. But Eugene has been with us since the beginning, since before I even met you.
Yeah, but he's not completely gone yet. He's still around.
Yes, I still wish I were stronger.
We'll figure it out. I came back, right? If I can do it, we can figure out a way for Miraz to do it. Maybe.
I hope so.
Also, she kicked my dad's ass.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did.
Did you see that? She just got up and it was boom, and he was dead. Well, not dead. Kind of dead. Like Miraz.
Yeah. Not the same at all, but
No.
Yeah, Ambrose's dad's a lot quieter than Miraz. And technically still alive.
Technically
Same
still.
thing. Same thing.
I hope the hero's light will cradle them until their own gods can take them to the rest.
Can we agree with each other that no one else dies for at least a week?
I do not know if I could bear losing anyone else.
What do we do next?
oh, we're getting revenge.
He has a brother. You mentioned it when you guys were running away.
What's his name?
I think the brother's name is Ravenar. He said he took on the visage of his brother. Unless he picked a fake name, then I don't know. But we know what he looks like.
We do.
Pickles, you have suffered the greater loss. What do you want to do?
We all started this to go get the fucking dragon treasure. We might as well continue. Or we could figure out maybe how to bring Miraz back. I don't know who would know that, other than the elves, and they're really far away. Isn't your Rock of Bristol dude in the general direction we were going?
He was 6 months ago, but I have no way of knowing where he is now.
I mean, we need something. I'd like to finish something.
Something.
And that seems like the closest thing we are to finish. We might learn more about fucking Tarsini, whatever the hell his name is.
Tarsian.
Yeah, I don't really want to say his name. Ravenar the Fake. We might learn more about Ravenar the Fake if we keep going as we try to find the Rock of Bristol.
Yes.
Oh, we also found out that the master is a complete piece of shit too. So, we're literally in the worst territory ever.
We are in the belly of the beast, so to speak. There is a great deal of the concurrent theocracy to travel through, should we wish to get to Everton and to the treasure you all seek. Is that what you want to do?
I mean, what are we gonna do with him? And she just points to Ambrose's dad. Like, we can't bring him back unless you want to throw him in jail.
Yeah, just give me the night to think about it. I'm gonna tie him up so he doesn't move anywhere.
Should we just discuss what we're gonna do tomorrow? Take a night?
Yeah.
I think that's for the best.
Should we find the horses?
Yeah, the horses are right where you left them.
Oh, that's convenient.
They wandered away like 3 feet.
Strudel kept him in line.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so take the night. I'll put up some sticks. I don't sleep, so I'll watch. Most of it, anyways.
Wake us if you need us.
Okay.
All right.
As soon as everybody goes to sleep, Pickles is gonna reach into the bag of holding and try to pull out Ravenar's sword.
Oh my god. Yeah. So who has the bag of holding? You have it?
I think I was still carrying it from inside.
Yeah, so you reach in the bag and you fish out the sword and...
It's there?
Yeah, it is there, but it's a little bit different than you remember. You remember it was a black blade, as black as the night, like a void. It was almost so dark. But you certainly don't remember it having a giant blinking eyeball made of crystal.
Oh shit!
Oh.
As you pull it out, it looks right at you.
That's new.
It kind of looks around.
I'm gonna, swing it back and forth to see if it, follows me.
Yeah, it looks at you as you swing it. Eventually, as you stop and just meet its gaze for a second, it will say, in your mind, "Are you my new master?"
What? Sponkles, can you hear that? She'll say into her head.
No, Mother. Is there a problem? Oh, I do not like that sword.
It
Keeps
talks.
looking at me.
Yeah, it says things. I was just seeing if, the headspace was a group.
Spunkles will hear in his mind, "Hello there, little dragon. Are you my breakfast? Are you feeding me this creature?"
No, that's my son. You can't eat.
Oh, the
How do you
blood of your
eat?
son would be so delicious.
I'm just gonna stick it back in the bag.
Just stick me in there. No, not in there.
She's just gonna put the bag down and shuffle over to Ambrose and just nudge him awake.
I'm so happy you didn't feed me my blood to that creature, Mother. That's
What?
most disturbing.
Yeah, listen, I hurt you earlier to try to save Miraz, and I'm really sorry. I should have done that. Moms should not hurt their kids. You will never get hurt again, and I'm definitely not feeding you to a fucking sword.
Oh, it's okay, Mother. I would have done it anyway to protect you and Uncle Miraz and anyone else here, even Uncle Ambrose, even though he's kind of a dick to me.
Yeah. Speaking of, Ambrose,
I haven't been. Yes.
be quiet and come over here. Just gonna
Okay.
shuffle him way out of the way, and then pull out the sword and just point to it.
Oh, is this the sacrifice? Perfect. The
I
light
found
of
this.
Vespa touches this one. I crave his blood.
He wants your blood.
I'm gonna crouch at it. Give me a
Into
second.
my eye and see your destruction.
I guess identify all this horrific thing.
Yeah, you cast Identify. You touch it.
I'm not touching it. I'm just casting identify.
You have to touch it to cast Identify.
Do I have to? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Identify's
cast
a touch
detect
spell.
magic first, and then see what type of magic it is.
spoilers, it's not good magic.
No, it's
Ian.
bad.
You never
It's
know.
bad
It's
magic.
Bad magic.
It's bad
It's my
magic.
new
Fine,
best
I'll cast
friend.
Identify and I'll touch it. All right, let's just skip there. We all know it's bad anyways.
I'm already touching it. Like,
Oh, you already touched it?
yeah, I'm holding it up in my hand.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and cast Identify.
You learn that this is an extremely powerful legendary sword.
Oh boy.
Among other things that it can do that I can't even begin to tell you right now because I don't fully understand them myself.
That's not good.
It is a Vorpal sword.
Oh god. Put that down, Pickles.
Why?
Even nicking someone with this blade can kill them, alright?
Okay. I mean, I could put it back in the bag, but
Hold on.
it feels kind of mean.
It is mean. Is it?
No, not the blade.
Very mean.
Yeah, see, it would be mean
Oh,
to put
don't
the...
like it in the
I
bag.
see what
He
you're saying.
doesn't like it. It's like spunkles all over again. He
What's your
doesn't want to
name?
go with the
Rather.
bag.
What's your name? Sword.
It thinks for a
Mr.
moment
Sword?
and says, I do not know my name.
Pokey.
Ooh, Pokey, that's good.
My master called me the Black Blade of the Master.
Okay, well, we're not doing that.
He's not your master anymore. We've gone over this, right?
Yes, he abandoned me.
Yeah,
you are
fuck
my
him.
new master.
You want to murder
you will
him, right?
feed me the blood
You-
of the innocent.
You want to kill your previous master.
I want to kill.
He's not very innocent, though.
Hold on. This isn't like a full-blown cursed sword, though. Like, there's a soul within it, but this isn't like, once you attune to it, you'll fucking start murdering people attuning to it, right? Hopefully.
That you do not know. You do know it is a +3 sword and can theoretically cut off a limb, as well as extreme amounts of extra slashing damage upon a hit.
Pokey,
I do not like this name.
what would you like to be called?
I would like to be called something intimidating.
Pokier. The pokiest.
The Poker.
The murderer.
Oh, okay, that's
But you're
kind of
not the
cringe,
murderer because
though.
you're
It's
not murdering
really-
things like a...
Hey,
I wish to
Pokey.
murder.
murdering. No,
you gotta remember that-
Listen.
There's sleeping people right over there. I can see them.
Pokey, we need to really work on your manners. You could at least say please.
Please stab me into their corpse. Feed me their blood.
like, don't you want to be like
Please.
legendary and not like murder?
Will be legend.
Yeah, but you want to be legendary if you're called Murder Sword.
Yeah. I was hoping my master would give me a legendary name that was not Pokey.
Listen, I have to earn my name as a Goliath. You have to earn your name as a Goliath now, too.
Thrust me into someone.
No, that's not how it works. That would be me doing the work.
You want me to fly and do it myself?
Can you?
You can't do that.
It struggles in your hand for a minute, and the blade kind of vibrates like it's trying,
Oh, shit.
but it doesn't. It doesn't. I will need your assistance if we were to accomplish any of our goals.
Exactly, Pokey. So you need to just calm the fuck down.
Goal 1. Feed me.
It's bedtime.
I am so hungry. I cannot sleep.
Do you want to go back in the bag?
No.
That's what I thought. Pickle's just gonna stick him in the ground.
Aren't you going to attune to me, Master?
So Ambrose,
No, don't do it yet. We need to discuss this with the group. This is very cursed, alright? Anything that talks to you that is a magical sword, that wants to stab things while people are sleeping, is probably a group discussion, alright?
you know that's fair.
You're gonna do it anyways, aren't you? Please, just listen to me once. Just, this is the one time I'm asking.
I'm listening to you.
I've let you stay to my sister's room.
Why do you keep bringing that up? It's not like I picked. I just went into a room and I didn't
let you
even know
stay in
until
my house.
after.
You ate all the cheese on the charcuterie board, and I did not say anything, alright? Just this once.
Well, that's just blatant lie because I can't eat food.
This is before you were. I'm not really sure what you are, so this is
I don't
before you
know
were. I don't know.
Listen, it's been a weird day. Miraz is in a rig. The sword is talking to me.
I could go for some cheese.
He likes cheese.
Blood cheese.
No, wait. Can we stab cheese to make you happy?
No.
Oh, all right.
I mean, can't you just cut them off? I have bread. You can slice some bread with them.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Let's go. Should we wake him up or should we just like go to sleep and talk about it in the
No,
morning?
we're waking everybody. Everyone wake up. And I'm sorry yelling at everyone.
It's literally just Adalia and Ferric, like, curled up together. It's just us. Everyone else is
We're
dead.
just spooning.
Everybody get up.
And Miraz.
Yes, Miraz too.
I'm right there with you.
We have
No,
the most
Miraz?
cursed sword.
When it's nighttime, Miraz is off.
Miraz is off.
Eugene is not on the finger. I draw the line.
Oh my.
What is happening? Is something
Meet
wrong?
Pokey.
Oh dear.
Just gonna pick it back up.
Yeah, we have a cursed sword.
Hello, new friends. Pleasure. You hear this voice in your mind.
If you do not put that back where you found it, I will kill you, Pickles.
It's kind of hard because I found it in Ravana the Fake's hand. I can't exactly give it back
Why?
to him.
Why is it here?
Well, he killed Navarre with it, and I didn't want him to kill Miraz with it, so I put it in the bag of holding so he couldn't have it, which I think was pretty smart. Thank you.
No, that was
And-
smart. Great job.
Yeah, thank you. And then I was just like, I wonder
I
if
would've
it's
done that.
still in there, and I pulled it out, and this is what happened. This isn't what it looked like before.
I was born in a crucible. I was forged in that bag.
You were made in the bag?
Can he go back to the bag?
Wait, what else is in the bag?
He doesn't like the bag.
There's nothing else in the bag?
Why do we care what he thinks of the bag?
It's a person
I am
thing.
a
So
powerful sword.
Oh, marvelous.
he's got
Is this a short
feelings.
sword, a long sword?
It's a long sword.
Oh boy.
I mean, what else was in my crystal was in the bag. She's gonna put her hand in the bag and see if the crystal's in there.
Oh god.
You find a discarded piece of stick and twine where the crystal was once tied.
Okay, well he's part of my crystal because that's not in the bag.
Yeah, you look into his eye that is blinking
That
and
explains
you
the eye.
realize that it is the crystal.
Wait, it fused?
I consumed it.
So I might have accidentally created him. Does that mean
Oh
I'm your
my
mother
God.
too?
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Feed me, mother.
No. Okay. We've
Give it
had...
a squirrel.
Does it eat
Yes.
squirrels? It says yes to squirrels.
We will start with squirrels.
Oh god. Okay. We've had a very long day. Can you feed it a
You want 5
squirrel
squirrels?
and then put it away?
No, you get one squirrel and then we work up if your behavior is good.
This is bullshit.
Can we talk about this in the morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a squirrel. Do they sleep?
Oh god.
It's kind of hard to catch a squirrel with a sword, but
All right, tomorrow.
Kill something easier then, like a turtle.
Oh no.
oh, this sword is really evil. Holy shit!
Just curls back up against Ferric and like kind of covers her face so that all of the rest of this is just not happening for a minute.
When do we finish the attunement?
Never. Go to sleep, Sword. Do you sleep?
I do not slumber.
Okay, meditate for 8 hours, please.
Perhaps you should try.
I will meditate.
It's okay, I'll take him far away.
Where are you
Pickles will
taking me?
Pickles will just go back across camp where she was keeping watch and just stick Pokey in the ground, and she also doesn't sleep, so
God.
sit there and talk to Pokey the sword for the rest of the night till she has to do her 4 hours of nothingness.
All right. Well, it will whisper horrible things into your head the rest of the night,
Great.
insisting that you murder your sleeping friends, feed it spunkles, find it something easy to kill, an old man perhaps, that's wounded and can't fight back.
Oh god.
Anything.
Great.
Anything at all. Do you attune to it?
No, not yet, because Ambrose said not to. I said to listen to him this one time. So this is fun.
Wow. He is a fool. He knows nothing. Together, our powers will be unmatched. You saw what I could do before. Imagine what I can do now.
No, I didn't, because you were just born. I don't know if you're a different sword. No, maybe you're worse.
I don't remember much of my life previously,
Neither do I.
but I do know that I killed 2 of your friends, or one of them,
Are you saying one of them wasn't my friend, or are you saying, like, you recognize that Miraz is not fully dead?
I did not sense his soul leave his body.
See, he's not dead. I told them.
It stayed in his hand.
That must make you
Leave me
mad.
his hands!
Oh, God.
They're gone. Pokey, listen, we're going to bed, or I'm going to put you in the bag. Those are your two options right now. I promise one day we will stab Ravenaw the Fake, but until then, you gotta hang out. Chill out.
I need
Be a bro.
assurance that we'll kill more than just him.
I can't give
I'm
you
dying.
that. You're not. You were literally just born.
I'm wasting away to nothing.
Okay, Poke, you're about to go in the bag.
Don't put me in the bag.
Alright then, good night, Pokey.
Fine. It just kind of looks around the rest of the night. And every now and again you see it start vibrating, trying to get out of the ground, but nothing.
That'll be the rest of the night, I guess.
The rest of the night goes by fairly uneventfully outside of that, and I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I didn't expect this episode to be so funny, but it was pretty humorous. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Till next time, come jump in Discord. Hang out with us. Discord.gg/The Homebrew Podcast. We have a really awesome community growing. Come in. We have a really awesome community coming. Oh my god. Now I keep saying coming.
Gross.
Gross.
Our community cannot stop coming.
Sign me up.
Hot local community in your area.
No! Oh, God.
We have a really awesome community growing. Come check it out. Come tell Miraz how much you love Phantom Miraz, the Phantom Menace who never stops talking. His only rival is the Sword Menace, who also doesn't like to stop talking. If you got a few extra dollars, come check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/The Homebrew Podcast. $2 gets you access to all kinds of cool stuff. We've got PDFs, monthly wallpaper, shoutouts, all kinds of cool stuff. This podcast is a homebrew podcast, and our sponsor is Fanroll Dice. Go get yourself some dice. Use promo code homebrew at checkout for 10% off. And remember, you are loved. You are loved as much as everybody's loving this sword. The new greatest character on the show, Pokey, I guess, the sword.
Oh, my.
And you are important. You are as important as Miraz's ring of mind shielding, the most important gift he's ever received. Who would have thought? And remember, you matter as much as the delicious, delicious blood pumping through your veins. See you next time, everybody.